Yeah, I do not support the ordinance. I really don't understand why we're here. In 2012, it was BSL, which didn't make it out of Public Safety Committee. That turned into mandatory spay and neuter for all dogs in 2013, which you guys rejected. Then it turned back to pit bulls and BSL again, which you guys overwhelmingly rejected again, but didn't take a vote on it. Instead tabled it. That's neither here nor there, I guess. And now we're back to mandatory spay and neuter for all dogs again, less than a year later. But it's really coming out of the pit bull thing. Councilman Madison gives examples of attacks from around the state and the country, but then asks everyone for their home addresses who opposes his agenda. As to disqualify them in their point of view if they're not from Pasadena. I've seen him taking notes who's from and who's not from Pasadena here. To that point, BSL bounces around municipalities here in California. All Pasadena has done is take the Riverside County ordinance and attempt to bring it here. Who's to say that another city wouldn't piggyback off Pasadena, whatever they decide to do, BSL or mandatory spay and neuter? It's a relevant issue for all dog owners, especially since the council actually instructed the mayor to try to change the state law that prevents breed-specific legislation. I'd also like to point out that everybody wearing a yellow sticker here is affiliated with PETA. They're not self-identifying, but their ideology is the end to all pet ownership in the United States, so of course they support mandatory spay and neuter. And lastly, Madison will probably bring it up, but this is Presley, who was the dog that was actually involved in the attack 2 days after the January City Council meeting. And I know I'm red here, but I just want to get this out. This was one of the 3 dogs. He's the surviving dog. 2 of them were shot with a shotgun by cops and ended up dying on the scene. This is the surviving dog who was rescued, and he's an amazing dog. And the media said that 3 dogs were dragging someone down the street, but yeah, the guy didn't even have any injuries and declined medical treatment. So just keep that in mind when we're talking media versus reality. Thanks.